coming at you right with another video. Crypto Wonder Podcast. Subscribe to the channel. Like, share, comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's get right into it. So, when I was young, I really couldn't stand poverty and being poor. And guess what? I still can't stand poverty and being poor. That's why I talk about crypto. Because crypto is the chance of a lifetime. Crypto is a chance of a lifetime. That's it. Crypto is a chance of a lifetime. And call me, a sucker. Like, I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win. Period. Like, everybody. When I first got into crypto and learning about crypto, I couldn't hold water. Any chance I got, I was talking my talk. I was sharing information with people, getting them, just talking to people about crypto, and not just really like shilling anything or trying to browbeat anybody. Just having simple conversation, not forcing myself on it, nothing like that. Not forcing my views on it. Just having conversation. That sense has changed because I had to really take a step back and understand. Everyone has their own learning pace. People take information and process information and understand it in their own way. Everyone can't take the information the same every time, or process it, or understand it, or learn it in the same way. So I changed up and created this channel. Let's just talk about crypto, talk about rap, talk about different things that I like, even current events. But I just want everybody to win, really. I just want everybody to win. And it's so scary what crypto brings, because the blockchain technology is groundbreaking. It's disruptive. It's shaking everything. It's shaking everything as we know it. Like, just the whole, if you have central banks all over the world that have agreed or will agree or just are working on creating their own digital currency, that is a direct effect of Bitcoin, the blockchain, and the rest of cryptocurrency market. To go against it, to try to hold on to the powers that they've had over the people for so long. And I just want people to win, man. Before, I used to really talk about scammers and all this stuff. But you know what? It is what it is. You can't save everybody. People are gonna do what they're gonna do regardless, whatever. Just want people to win. When you lose, though, it's detrimental, and it's bad, and it sucks, and it hurts. But never mind all that, because everyone here, I'd like to think my audience is above 18 and over. No kids. We're adults. So let's chop it up. Let's speak like adults here. You're responsible for your own actions, especially in crypto, which is one of the things that makes it groundbreaking. You are in charge. You are in charge, and so many people can't take that. So many people can't fathom that, and it's not their fault. That's why there will always be banks, and I have to agree. I think there will always be a third party. There will always be a bank. There will always be some type of custodian. A middleman, if you will, to entrust, which goes against the whole trustless nature of crypto. But hey, such is life. People are complicated. Everyone doesn't fit one whole circle or box or whatever you want to call it, right? But I want everybody to win. I want everybody to win because the way it's looking now, excuse me, pardon me while I enjoy this refreshing beverage. You have BTC Bitcoin that is being acquired daily by the boatload. Thousands of Bitcoins are being bought, whether on through the exchanges, off the market, however it's being acquired, they're being acquired. And it's being declared by public, private institutions, individuals, countries, retail, even wealthy retail people. And we're talking about wealthy people here now. We're talking about wealthy people. We're talking about institutions. We're talking about corporations. We're talking about CEOs. We're talking about people in charge of hedge funds, managers, old money getting involved with crypto. And it's quiet in the mainstream media. And people are just so oblivious. There's much more people who are oblivious and maybe even indifferent than those who care. They say there's only 100 million people involved with crypto in the world right now. Only 100 million. How many of that 100 million really is interested in Bitcoin? Many aren't, because there's only 21 million Bitcoin that'll ever be in existence. So if there's 35 million millionaires, not all of them won't be able to even acquire one. Forget about the fact that we don't even know the real number of how many are circulating right now in the market. How many are really circulating? They say 4 to 6 million have been lost. They say Grayscale has, well, not they say, but Grayscale announced, and all these other private and public companies have announced they have hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin in their coffers, in their own possession, for their own treasury reserve, because Bitcoin is being seen as digital gold. They're not letting go of those coins anytime soon. Anytime soon. Fidelity has been mining Bitcoin for years. Fidelity Digital Assets has been mining Bitcoin for years. You're talking about a company. You're talking about an institution that has trillions of dollars assets under management. Has been mining for years. Everyone else now, like the Johnny come latelys, which they're really not late because this is an 11-year-old market. So we're still in its infancy. We're still in the learning curve, ahead of the curve, not learning curve, but ahead of the curve. They're getting the super head start on everyone else. They're trying to control the whole spectrum. With Grayscale has what 5-10% of all the Bitcoins in existence. I mean, these crazy numbers. One gentleman from the billionaire Chamath, who used to be with Facebook back in 2013, he bought 1 million Bitcoins by himself. Like, he has ability, like, crazy. Listen, this is why I say I want everybody to win. Is because the more they take, is the less that people are going to be able to acquire. The more they take, is the less that people are going to be able to acquire. And whatever is going to be left to acquire, they'll have to pay a hefty penny for, a pretty penny. But this is why people then re-strategize, and they look towards altcoins. And that's just for people who are interested in crypto. There's so many people that just really don't care. They don't care. And I have to say to myself sometimes, really, like, for real, people don't care. If the stock market that has $100 trillion is worth $100 trillion average, this is what they say. The stock market, $100 trillion average. And everyone doesn't hold stocks. I know for a fact there's people who I know in my own little world that people don't own stocks and don't even care to ever own stocks. Don't care. Multiply that times however number. Many people just don't care. And crypto, with its $500 billion market cap, which is a drop of the water, not even a drop of an expansive ocean connected to, related to, compared to the stock market, 100 trillion versus 500 billion. You could see the potential here, especially with this game changing technology and the smart money and even old money are positioning themselves by buying Bitcoin. They're not buying a lot of these other. Look, I could go all over the place. I just want people to win. I just want people to win. Even if it's not just for you, think about other people. Think about family. You have a best friend, you have a partner, you have, a wife, you have a husband, you have a niece, you have a nephew, uncle, brother, sister, mother, father, whatever. If not for you, take some of that budget you have for your PlayStation 5 and break off a little something for Satoshi. Get a couple Satoshis. Buy $5 or $10 of Bitcoin and hold it. Who knows what that's gonna bring? Who knows? Because the trajectory is going up. It's going up. It's going up when people are storing Bitcoin and crypto in mountains. When you have companies like Citibank announcing today, not today, excuse me for that, not today, this week, that they inform their institutional clients that they project that Bitcoin will reach $318,000 by the end of 2021. They're informing their institutional clients. You know what that means? They're not telling the regular people like you and I. With my Citibank account, they didn't tell me shit. They told them. They told their rich folks, the wealthy, the family offices, the generational wealth. They told them. People like you and I didn't tell nothing. They said Citibank, of all entity, of all banks. Not to say that they're anything, but this is real, because even this year it was announced that the banks throughout the whole country now can offer Bitcoin and an opportunity for their customers to invest should they, if they wanted to. They have the opportunity to do that now. They gave the banks across the country the green light to do this. PayPal. Now I mean, PayPal, 300 million users, or active users, or whatever. PayPal, the wide reach that PayPal has. I want everybody to win because they're taking that chance away for so many people. So many people. Those of us who are in crypto, we're in crypto. We're learning. We see, we avant-garde. We ahead of the curve. We making, moving and shaking out here. We moving and shaking because we see what's going on. It's a wild and successful ride. 2020 has been crazy. But if you were in crypto and you positioned yourself correctly, you also know 2020 was a blessing. It's been crazy though, no doubt about that. It's a tale of two worlds, tale of two cities, parallel universe. There's so many people are just going to be left without. The chasm is growing even wider and wider and wider by the day. The haves and have-nots, the poor and the rich. Forget about anything in the middle. That's just my opinion. That's going to be void. There's no anybody in the middle. It's either you have it or you don't. I want everyone to win. And I'm talking about people at the bottom. I'm not even talking about the people up top. They don't care about us. Never did. They profited this year, on the backs of the calamity, on the backs of the health crisis. So many corporations have profited. Meanwhile, the people on the bottom are scrambling, trying to really keep their heads afloat above water. Trying to make ends meet, literally, like really trying to make ends meet. Sacrificing whether they should, eat today or pay the light bill. Not even paying rent or any mortgage, out the window, gone. No, 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 it's about pure necessity. And they taking that opportunity away. $10 of Bitcoin today, it's gonna cost you so much more tomorrow. Should this trajectory continue the way it's going on the incline that it's going long term, that $10 that you buy for your Satoshis worth today, you're gonna have to pay so much more tomorrow to get and fight with billions of people to get it. They say for you to be a 1% member of the 1% Bitcoin Club, you have to have a quarter of a Bitcoin. That means of one quarter, not a whole coin, one quarter, a fraction at $17,000. You got to pay. What is it? Let me do the math real quick. Let's say 17. 4,250. 17 divided by, you know what I mean? You got to give up $4,250. And then when you have that quarter, you will be considered an elite because you're a 1% club. You're in the 1%. You'll be an elite. And it seems like nothing. It doesn't seem like much. But the problem is for the billions left, what you have, billions of other people will never be able to acquire. How crazy is that? And you have companies like Grayscale amassing thousands per day. Per day. So the playing field is not even, it's not leveled. For those who have nots, they just gonna be Satoshi heads. They just gonna be Satoshi'd out. That's all you're gonna hear them talk about. Oh yeah, you know how much that costs. So yeah, 100 Satoshi. Should the world change? We don't know. Time will tell. This is just me speculating too. I'm just having a conversation with y'all. But everybody's just gonna be Satoshi'd out after a while. It's just be, yo, how much that costs? Oh, 50 Satoshis? Oh, okay. How much that costs over there? 1,000 Satoshis? Oh, okay. It'll be unheard of to have, if you have, let's say 1,000,000 Satoshis, you'll be balling. You'll be like the man or the one, like you be in good shape. I don't mean to be sexist. I'm saying, you be in great shape. The way this is going, they're amassing it all. There's not much for even going around today. There's not much. You're gonna be paying high premiums. High premiums. Just want everybody to win, and people just don't. I can't care for people who don't care. I can't care for the people who don't care. I can only care for me and mine. But I see what it is, though. I see what's going on. I see. In the short time that I've been alive, and try to wonder about and learn about finances and stocks and blah blah blah, investing, whatever. Many people don't care about that. They don't care about securing a legacy for their future descendants. They don't care about mimicking the activities of those who are, who come from generations of wealth, who continue the generational wealth by creating products, trusts, whatever have you, so that their future descendants can remain well off for the next 1, 2, 300 years. I guess that's just too out of the scope of reality for many of us. Sad to say. That's why we don't care. All we care about is PlayStation 5 or a new pair of sneakers that comes out for some random celebrity or some well-known celebrity. Sneakers. Oh, Christmas is coming, so it's about material goods. But I thought this was a pandemic. People are still going to sacrifice to get their material goods, right? I just want everybody to win. That's the whole point. But what I'm thinking and what I'm hoping and what I'm wishing is just that. I'm just a human being with good intentions, but the road to hell was paved with good intentions. That's why I don't talk that good intention stuff all the time. I don't talk about that because it's true. The road to hell was paved with good intentions. But you're watching something unfold, people. Those who watch my channel, you're witnessing, you're bearing witness. Long term, keep a sharp, meticulous focus on what's going to happen in these next several months, even I would say the next couple of years, 2 years maximum, and watch how the economy is going to change, and how it will all revolve around the influence of cryptocurrency. Watch. Just pay attention. And just like I was able to reach maybe one or two people, I encourage you all to do the same. If you care about this space, if you care about the opportunity that it's affording you and it's affording us, to also share with people who care about, because before you know it, it's all going to be gone, and quicker than sooner than we think. I'm not even talking about regulations. I'm not even talking about policy making. I'm not even talking about the attempts, the innumerable amount of attempts they talk about banning Bitcoin and banning crypto. I'm talking about just the simple availability to just go to a Coinbase and do your 1-2 to have it. It won't be like that pretty soon. It won't be like that because it just won't be available at the prices that it's at right now. And this is not financial advice. We're just talking about simple brass tacks, simple mathematics, supply and demand. That's it. And these greedy people over here, these greedy corporations and these greedy fools don't care. And it's evident. They don't care about the ones at the bottom. They don't care about the people who I want to win, which is everybody else. I'm not talking about the elite world, elite oligarchs or whatever of the world. I'm not talking about these rich billionaires and millionaires. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the average ordinary people, the ordinary, us. They don't want us to win, but I want y'all to win. So keep pushing. Look for the information. It's out there. Improve your situation one way or another. Remain competitive. Position yourself in a way where you can earn and also live off what you're earning tomorrow by what you do today. There's so many ways to do it in crypto. There's so many ways to do it in crypto. People are just sacrificing everything they have just to join a shady staking program, where that I hope pays off for them. People are joining hypes. People are doing whatever they can just to make a way. I hope everybody wins, man. People are willing to get scammed every day. Because you in crypto, it's a possibility. It's real. There's a risk in everything. Just to be able to say, you know what, I'm able to just be okay. I'm able to have something for me and my family and my friends or my whoever. And them people up top don't care, man. What say you? How do you care? Do you care? I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Be well.